Karaikkal ammaiyar Part 2. While Paramathattan was taking the lunch, he felt that the mango was so delicious. So he asked Punitavadiyar the another one. And on hearing this, Punitavadiyar was shell shocked because she thought that in the two mangoes, one mango for Paramathattan and one mango for her. So that's why she offered that mango to the old man. Now Paramathattan was asking the another one. So she went inside, and now her situation is was so crucial and difficult. So she prayed Lord Shiva, and that is happening now also. If the devotees of Lord Shiva is in the trap, that means if they don't know what to do, then they can pray Lord Shiva because He is our Father. And Alalai Kanda Sundaranar, he is a friend. So he will know us. He will know how to save us from the difficulties. So the Punitavadiyar also did the same thing. Um, I want to tell a small story in this case. One person was walking on a plain road, and during the initial phase, he was so happy, and he felt he was so content. So he walked happily on the road, and he saw that the another foot was also following him. That is, soon he realized that was the his savior, God. So he walked happily. Soon he crossed a very long distance on the road. He was so exhausted. So on the frustration, just he looked back, and on seeing that backside, he found no foot except his one footprints. So he felt sad. He thought that the God was coming along with him. Only he was so happy and content. Now he was in the situation to seek the help. The God was disappeared. So he kneeled down and then he started to pray the God. Oh my God, you were with me while I was happy. Now I am feeling exhausted. You are nowhere around me. So God appeared, and he said that just he asked him to look at back. And he said that these footprints are not of yours. These footprints are not of, it is not your footprints. It is my footprints. While you are happy and content, I walked along with you. While you are exhausting, and I am carrying you and I am walking along the road. Now we are all in the situations. We are feeling that while something happened good, and because that is happened because of us. If something sad is happening, and even that also happening because of us, but we are blaming the God. It is not like that. He is always with us. While we are in trouble, He is carrying us. He is taking care of us. Okay, so believe on God, trust on God. He will show the path. Okay, so Punita Vadiyar was also in the same situation. So she prayed the God, and the Lord Shiva immediately offered a mango. She was so happy, and then she offered that mango to the Paramattatta. Now Paramadittan tasted that mango. He found it was so delicious, and also he found that it was not the same as one he ate it before. So he asked to his wife who gave this one. Now actually, in our ancient peoples, at any cost they won't tell lie. At any circumstances, you won't you didn't tell. They always try to tell the truth. Eh, So Punitavadiyar also did. She narrated everything what so happened on the day, and what now she had something happened to her while she was praying, while she was seeking the help of Lord Shiva. But as I said, Paramadattan was not has religious belief. So Paramadattan asked Punitavadiya to do the same thing in front of him. So did Punitavadiya was happy because it was a nice opportunity to um, what out that to change the path of his her husband, because in a family one person was believing Lord Shiva and one person not believing on him. Then it was even though that life was peaceful, it may become a meaningful one. So Punevadiya thought it was a nice opportunity to change the track of her husband to the righteous path. So she offered she asked the help of Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva offered a mango. Now Paramadattan was shell shocked. His spine chilled, and Punidodya offered the mango to him. Paramatatan just about to touch the mango, it was disappeared. That's it. Everything into Paramatatan. She fell on the foot of the Punidodya and said, "You are not a normal person. You are having the divine powers, and then I have to give respect like you are a goddess. How could I treat you like as my wife?" And this is the problem with these what about that non-believers. Once they accepted the truth, they go for that far end, another end. One side they won't believe the God. If they experienced the truth, the holiness of the God, then they go this exceptional end, other end. And so Paramatatan was not exceptional. He was also did the same thing to Punitavadiya. So soon he left from the Nagapattinam on the pretext of he was selling something to the in the foreign countries. He left the Nagapattinam, and many years rolled, and soon the Punitavadiyar relatives they searched Paramatatan, but they found him nowhere. And soon they heard about that the Paramatatan was now residing in Pandya Nadu, and she married another girl, and she had a girl baby. He had a girl baby. So they arranged a palanquin for Punitavadiyar. Palanquin means in the olden days the poor peoples they arrange a bullock cart to move one place to another place, or simply they walk from one place to another place. Mostly the old age peoples and then the ladies they arrange a palanquin, and some servants they carry the palanquin to the another places. Like nowadays we are having cars. Some people we are having the cars to move from one place to another place with the utmost convenient. Even poor people they are walking along the street. Same thing like in the olden days, the rich people they arrange the planquin to move from one place to another place. All the people as usual they walk or they arrange the bullock carts to move from one place to another place. So they arranged the planquin for the Punitavadia. So these crew reached the Pandya Nadu and Paramadattan welcomed him all. And in front of others, he called her daughter as a Punitavadia. The peoples are amazed and they asked why he named Punitavadia even though he left her wife. And they demanded the reason why he married the another girl. He narrated everything what was happened on that day and he said that and he was thinking that Punitavadiyar was a goddess. His mind was not accepting her to his wife because she had the divine power. So he said that he was praying the Punitavadiyar as a goddess. And hearing all these things, Punitavadiyar was so frustrated and exhausted. And actually, he didn't expect these things. So again, he seeked the help of Lord Shiva, and she told that she wants to deprive all these young charms, and then she wants to be a skeleton, like fairy looking to others. She wants to offer his entire soul to Lord Shiva. So that Lord Shiva did to the Karaikkal ammaiyar. So Karaikkal ammaiyar visited many places in Tamil Nadu soon, as like other Nayanmars, their final destination, Mount Kailash. Upper was also did the same thing. At his age of 88, he wants to reach Mount Kailash. Nowadays we are having all the facilities. We are having the flight facility. So if we think about that Mount Kailash, we can reach that place with many number of transportation facilities are there. But in the olden days, reaching Mount Kailash was so difficult. That was very far away from Tamil Nadu. So we are actually what out that blessed persons. We have that facility. So in our life, if we have the opportunity, at one time we have to reach Mount Kailash. We have to visit Mount Kailash. Okay. Now, for Karikal Ammayar, now she had the form of a skeleton and she visited many places in Tamil Nadu. Soon, she was also had the intent to visit Mount Kailash. So she started the journey to reach Mount Kailash. While on the way, the pilgrimage to the Mount Kailash, she thought that okay, how the holiness of the Mount Kailash. So she walked along the path on the roads. Soon, her legs started to tear because of a long walk. Some of the bones they crushed in the leg. So because already she had the form of a skeleton, no flesh in the body. Soon the bones are what are that? They they lost its shapes. Soon the Karikala mare started to walk on her hand. That appearance. Just to look at that, some persons are walking along the road by his hand. Even the appearance was so bad, like a skeleton. Means it was a horrible, terrible. What about that appearance? And this appearance, Karikala Mayar is about to. She reached the Mount Kailash, And one state, what happens, even though the bones in the hands, the skin on the hands are teared, and then the bones are projected out, and then they also in the deformed shape, like broken one. Very horrible. Like she was looking like a ghost. And now, even Karaikkal Ammaiyar was not about to move with his hand, with her hand. So she started to move her body like a snake. Just by moving her body, she want to see the Mount Kailasha. And our Lord Shiva is like our father. How good one father to see all these states of the child. So she started to cry like Amme, Amme, Amme. So Lord Shiva 3 times called Amme. Among the 63 Nayanmars, Lord Shiva called Karaikkal Ammaiyar as his mother. In Kannappa Nayanar, he said 3 times, Nillu Kannappa, Nillu Kannappa, Nillu Kannappa. So that is at most urgent. Lord Shiva tried to stop that things. She cried, Amme, Amme, Amme. And he blessed her mm, with the appearance of yeah, with the goddess Parvati. And Karaikkal Ammaiyar wished one thing to the Lord Shiva. She wants to see the dance of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati, Mother Parvati, to sing a song for the dance. So Lord Shiva blessed her with with that, and he asked her to return back to the Tiruvalangadu, and he promised her he will appear in there with that mere dance. So Karaikkal Ammaiyar retained her the appearance, and then she returned back to the Tiruvalangadu. And the story is still on about the Karaikkal Ammaiyar, but I want to finish it the Karaikkal Ammaiyar in this. Sorry, we should not say that is the completed finished. The Nayanmar stories are never end. It is a very long tale, not a tale. It is a long the it has a long path is there. If I want to explain about each and every Nayanmar with their original story, it was so long. So it was has never ended. So I want to stop here. The Karaikkal Ammaiyar story was not ending, because after that in Thiruvalangad also she did so many things to the peoples to show the divinity of Lord Shiva. But she returned back. I want to stop it here. So she returned back to the Thiruvalangadu. There our Lord Shiva, actually we should not say Lord, it's our father, it's our leader. He showed the dance, and I want to stop the story. Actually the story was not ending here, but I want to stop the Karaikkal Ammaiyar story in this place. Om Namah Shivaya. Tiruchitrambalam.